You've heard the saying, teamwork makes the dream work. You also may have read in Ecclesiastes how two is better than one. We were never meant to be by ourselves. The Most High made us to be social beings. When the Most High said it is not good for a man to be alone, he saw all the other animals had suitable partners, while man was by himself. What many take this to mean is being single is a bad thing. Jesus was a single man. John the Baptist, who Jesus said was the greatest man ever born of woman, was also a single man. The Apostle Paul, the most notable of all the apostles, also did not have a mate and even encouraged others to remain unmarried. What these men, who were not in romantic relationships, had was community and purpose. Jesus had 12 disciples he worked with. Paul had numerous men and women he worked with during his ministry. While it doesn't say who John the Baptist worked with, he boldly preached and he baptized people. None of them were part of a camp. It would be my own opinion that joining a camp would be the most optimal thing to do, though I would never say it's required. It is best to be in a place where you can be held accountable and be encouraged by others. It's also a good place to find a mate. Not to say this should be the purpose for joining a camp, but the biggest issue when it comes to romantic relationships, specifically in terms of marriage, is people getting involved with people they don't know. Camp is community. In a community, people know each other and are involved in each other's lives. You get to really know who people are and what their character is. Being able to ask the community about a brother or sister is of great advantage in proving a partner. We all know the verse that says, if you would gain a friend, prove them first. Someone in close connection and good standing and rapport for a number of years within the community makes for good candidacy. There is also the camaraderie of being around other brothers and sisters with similar goals, gaining recognition and respect among your peers, being proven as a reliable workman in the truth, people seeing and evaluating your worth in the movement, having someone pick you up when you are down. These are valuable assets in being part of a camp. Being in a camp also allows you to fulfill the command to love your neighbor. You will have plenty of opportunities to serve and aid your brethren while being in a camp. With all that said, we're not commanded to be in a camp. We're commanded to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God. You will not be held out of the kingdom because you are not in a camp. Don't ever feel guilty for not being a part of a camp, but one should ask themselves why they are not in a camp. We are called to love our neighbor as ourselves. The refusal to fellowship with brethren would be sin, but the inability to do so would not be. There may not be a camp in your area, or you may have fundamental disagreements with the camp near you. Two can't walk together if they don't agree, and having someone in your camp with disagreements can bring about disruption. You don't have to agree 100% on everything, but you want to avoid major disagreements, like believing heathen can be saved, or that you don't need to keep the Sabbath. It's also the camp's responsibility to love their community. We're not forming cults. We're forming a place where those who know they are Israelites, have repented, and are following the commandments can join forces in continuing the work of feeding the sheep and bringing in the harvest. We're not looking for clones or minions. We're looking for fellow workers. This is not a place to become rich or famous. It's all about the work of building the kingdom. Everyone is to contribute. There are no bystanders in this movement. We don't have to do all the same things in the same capacity, but everyone must bring something to the table. Each individual must figure out what that will be for them while continuing to be faithful in following the commandments. We cannot be stagnant. Being a Hebrew Israelite is a fellowship, but it is not a social group or a club. If you choose to be in this truth, you're not a member of a club. You're a worker with a task. There are no spectators or cheerleaders. The Christian church lets you come in, sit down, listen to a sermon, and go home. You'll never be asked to contribute anything other than to put money in the offering plate. The only thing you're building is the preacher's vacation home. Hebrew Israelites are building the kingdom person by person. I personally hate the terms Hebrew Israelite or Hebrew Israelism, but I will continue to use these terms because I need to communicate with people. Being a Hebrew Israelite is not a religion or a philosophy. It's who you are. You don't become a Hebrew Israelite. You're born one. Those who are Hebrew Israelites were Hebrew Israelites while they were in the Christian church praising white Jesus. Now, those same people have repented, come back to their heritage, and have discovered their true identity. After this, you get to work. We need to wake up other Hebrew Israelites just like we were awakened. Those who are in this truth got here because of the work of brothers and sisters who are in this truth before them. You're required to pay it forward. How will you put your brick in? Everyone should be in prayer to the Most High and figuring out what this will be for them. This is what being a Hebrew Israelite is about. Whether you're in a camp or not, you must work. If being in a camp will make you a more effective worker for the kingdom, then you have your answer. If you feel you can be more effective in kingdom work on your own, then there is your path. Paul, Elijah, and John the Baptist were not in a camp. They got out there and did the work anyway. This doesn't mean you should isolate yourself. You should be willing and able to work with others. You don't have to join up with anyone, but you need to be able to partner with others to get things done. This is what Paul did with Barnabas and others to further the work of the kingdom and spread the gospel message. You don't become a Hebrew Israelite to join a gang or even to have people to hang out with. There is fellowship, there is camaraderie, there is support, but most importantly, there is work to be done. Those who have been awakened to the truth, the kingdom of heaven is not above or below, nor is it in this or that camp. It is where Jesus said it was. It's in you. You have the ability to bring it forth or to hold it back. Ultimately, we'll never stop the plans of the Most High, but we can choose to be a proponent or a hindrance. The kingdom of heaven is a republic. When we obey the laws of the Most High and live by them, we manifest that republic. God is not the author of confusion, and He gave us something simple to follow. If we love the Most High, we will do as He commands. This is all the Most High asks of us. We don't have to have it all 100% correct. What we must do is be obedient to the understanding we possess. If we are given more understanding of the truth, we must make the adjustments to be obedient to that new understanding of the truth. Those who truly love the Most High will not hide behind ignorance. They will willingly seek more truth on how to obey the Most High more fully. Being perfect like our Heavenly Father is perfect is a process the true worshipers will faithfully move forward in. There are many things certain camps teach I don't agree with, but I will still support a camp if they are out doing the work of the gospel. Don't concern yourself so much with joining a camp. Rather, focus your efforts on joining the movement, wherever and however the Spirit of God will lead you.